This is the first in the series of videos where we seek to build an application, though not from the start, but convert an existing application using the Devexpress XAF framework to do the delivery. And the reason why we're using it is because of the rapid nature of the framework. And what we're doing is essentially taking an application that was built using the presenter pattern. Let me start the application. This is the project for the existing application. I've already downloaded it from the repository. So this is the login. It uses a presenter pattern. This video is not about the presenter pattern, but it is a pattern of development that allows you to encapsulate view logic into reusable classes. And that is why I'm saying we're not going to build this application from the beginning. Rather, we'll be reusing the existing presenter patterns as it is shown here in this. This is the solution folder view, and this is the project that specifically contains the presenters. So I want to log in with an existing user. So this is what it looks like, and just to be able to explain better, every single screen in this application that involves data has its own presenter. For example, if I come here to transactions, this this view has its own presenter, and just to show you that is what I'm saying, I can go straight to the presenter that encapsulates everything in that view. So if I come to cash book and I go to cash book transaction setup presenter, this is the presenter that is in charge of supplying data for this view. So have it at the back of your mind, every single screen has a presenter. For example, this is the editing an existing cash book transaction. So if I want to show you the presenter of this one, I go to the project and I go to new cash book transaction edit setup presenter. So every interface is good to have it at the back of your mind that every interface is mapped to one presenter. So what we're essentially going to do is to convert this application into a web application while using the existing presenters. And I've done just that, though I'm going to make some series of videos to show how I achieve that. But this is what this application looks like right now. So I've built some of the screens. For example, logging in now as this user, I should see a record in the cash book transaction screen. And if I come here and log in, you can see it goes straight to the cash book transaction setup, which can be configured to do otherwise. But this is the same record that, because they are looking at the same database, this is the same record I am seeing here. So anytime I do this to see the complete view, it is equivalent to me coming here to do this, which shows me the complete view also. So I have all the drop downs working here, and I also have the drop downs working here. So I've been able to use the existing presenters to be able to achieve this. So the series of videos that I am going to be demonstrating and showing is to show how to use this framework to be able to achieve these screens with minimal coding effort. Because one of the advantages of this framework is that it encapsulates the UI design into just definition of business objects. This you will see in the subsequent videos. I know also that I've also built the payable screen, which if I come to payable invoice, you can see this screen is equivalent to this same one, invoice setup, which shows me this screen. The only difference now is that there are some screens in the desktop version that are combined, that are, I mean, single, they are single screens, but in the web, they've been combined. For example, the editing of the header and the details, viewing of the complete invoice detail and the postings of each detail item in the web has been converted into just a single screen. So from this screen, I can edit the header of the invoice. For example, I can do this and save, which has been saved. And I can also from here click on a detail and do something and save. And you can see it has been saved. So these are some of the differences that might exist while we're building this application. In the essence that some screens and by implication their presenters have been combined when trying to develop the web version, but essentially they are talking to the same database, which is for example, both of them are picking their header records from these payables invoices table. You can see this last record is the one that is showing here, and likewise. So the series of videos is actually going to introduce us into how we're going to use this framework to achieve uh, this conversion process in a seamless manner. And just like I said, the important things to keep in mind is that every single screen on the desktop version has a presenter. So the presenter for the payables are in the payables. So the folder structure speaks a lot about the application. So in order to look for a corresponding presenter for a screen, you must know the module that belongs to. So we have the fixed asset mode, general ledger module, inventory module, the loan mobile, and a lot of modules. So we're going to be using folders to separate a lot of functionality in the subsequent videos. This is the current state of the conversion itself. Devexpress normally, when you create only the web version, Devexpress drops 1, 2, 3, and just these three projects in the solution. So I was the one that brought in all these other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All these projects were taken from the existing AGASAPP solution project, and essentially I took what was needed from here and I brought it here into the web application for referencing. And just like I said, we're going to be reusing a lot of this code that we have written, though there are places that we needed to do some minor amendments. But so far, it has just been like maybe 2% amendments, nothing really big. So in the subsequent videos, I am going to be demonstrating some of these things to you. Thank you.